Hello y'all, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am showing you how I get my volumized curls in under 20 minutes that last for 4 days. And this is coming from a girl who has some rod straight hair, who for nearly my entire life could not get my hair to curl ever. I've tried so many different things. I've tried hot rollers, curling wands, curling irons, all the jazz. I finally figured out what worked for me, a mix of the products and the right tools and the right technique. So that being said, I'll go ahead and jump right into the tutorial for you. So the first thing I did, all I've done so far is blow dry my hair, and I used this centerpiece in it. It's kind of like a gel, but it moisturizes, it fights frizz, it helps prep your hair for heat. What else does it do? It helps with styling and hold, but this is so fantastic because it will definitely keep your hold in your hair for so long. I'm obsessed with this. They use it on me at the salon, and I definitely went and bought myself some because it works so well. So the first thing I do is I divide my hair into 3 sections, and I'll do right up here at the top, and then I'll do the middle and the bottom. So I'll go ahead and do that real quick. I'll speed this up until I get done. Okay, so I've got a top section and a bottom section pinned, and then I will take my bottom section and I will split it in half and pull it around to the front and go ahead and start curling. I always start from the back and then I work my way up. And so whenever I get done curling a piece, I'll just lay that piece to the back so I can stay a little bit more organized with it, not miss any hair. The back is always the hardest part for me to get, for sure. So I'll start out with I guess that's a little 2-inch section right there. I'm using the T3 wand in the 1-inch barrel, and I've got it set to the number 3 heat setting, if y'all can see that. So I'm gonna go ahead and start. I wrap up and then I twist because it's just easier for me to grab my hair that way, and it doesn't come in contact with my skin. And I hold it for about 15 seconds. I'm gonna look like such a weirdo for the majority of this with this cord and everything. So hold it for 15 seconds. And then drop. And y'all will be able to see it better once I come around to the front. So I'm gonna actually start talking about technique then. So let me get these few back pieces done, and then I'll talk to you about exactly how I'm doing this. All right. So while we're on this front piece, and again, once I get to my top layers, y'all are gonna be able to see this so well what I'm doing with this technique. So on the first wrap, I'm keeping my hair flat. And then on all the future wraps, I'm twisting as I wrap. So it's got a twist in it. And that is what's giving me that different type of curl. It's not doing the little ringlet. It's doing a more of a tight curl. So once I get to the top layers, it's gonna show a lot better, but just keep that technique in mind. Okay, so that's what I'm doing. So the front, the very top part is kind of flat, and that's because I'm not trying to do a hard curl right at my head. I just want to get some body there. And then down here below, you see it's all tight and together as a little ringlet, and that's because of the twist that I'm doing. And now it's gonna look funky. It's gonna look very PC and everything like that until the very end when the magic happens. So y'all just trust me through this. I'm gonna finish up this side and go ahead and take down the next layer and keep going. Okay. Moving on to the second layer, and I'm gonna just repeat this like I did the first, and I'm gonna do it sped up, and I'll come talk to y'all again some more whenever I get to that top layer. But same process, I'll take down my second layer, split it in 2, and pull those 2 pieces to the front so I can start being organized with my curling. All right, I am moving on to the top layer. This is where the fun really happens, where you can see exactly what I'm doing with my technique. And I try to keep my part where it is normally located and keep it straight. I've seen other people part it down the middle or, you know, offset from their part and then flip it back over after they're done curling, and they say that's for volume. I have tried that technique and it just does not work for me. It's best to keep everything. My son's up on the counter. Son, get down, get down. I'm telling y'all, it's chaos. It's chaos around here. But anyways, I have found that it works best for me to keep my part where it is normally located, and it just gives the best final look. So just like I did before, I'm pulling that hair around to the front. I'm trying to keep it separated from what I've already curled. So let me go ahead and grab this and start from the back on it. This side is definitely thicker than the other side. It has more hair because of where my part's located. Okay, so on the top, I usually stop a little bit further down because I don't want that heavy curl right there on top of my head. But the first bit that you wrap is flat, and then you twist, twist, twist all the other pieces around. So, and then I usually keep about 1 inch or 2 on the bottom out. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep doing this, 15-second holds, and continue going around the head. Piece on this side. Again, you want to make sure you have some room for your bangs. So start a ways out, 2 inches off the bottom, twist all the way down, hold for 15 seconds. Okay. So as you can see, everything is really, really tight and piecey, and it looks weird, but it is not how it's gonna look when it's done. So y'all trust me, bear with me. I'm gonna go ahead and finish this last little bit on this side, and then I'll show you how to finish it. Done with the curling. Now at this point, do not touch your hair. Let it sit for 5 minutes so it completely cools, and don't run your fingers through it. Don't do anything to mess it up. Don't go outside. Just let your hair sit for 5 minutes, and then we're gonna finish it once it's completely cooled down. Okay, y'all, it's been about 5 minutes. You just really want to make sure that your hair is cool to the touch. That means it's kind of giving everything some time to set. And now I'm going to try my best to get this next part on camera. I don't use a brush or anything like that. I just use my fingers. So I usually am standing, and I will lean over, flip my hair, and I'll brush out just about the top 5 inches of my hair. I'm not quite in frame here. So just about the top 5 inches, and smooth that out. And then I'll flip to the side, and I'll give it a little shimmy shake and just break up those curls. I will flip to the other side, do another little shimmy shake, and then in the end, you have this amazing volume and great looking curls. If you need to break it up just a little bit more up there at the top, you can. Again, I just like to use my fingers. Uh-oh, my dog barking at something. And then I finish it out with this R & Co balloon spray. So these two products are magic, y'all. Centerpiece and the balloon spray are so good. I highly recommend you getting these from your local salon, especially right now. So many places have had to close down. These kind of sales can help them out a lot. If you do not have a salon in your area that sells R & Co, I will definitely put a link for you underneath this video, and then also in the Like to Know It app. So I will just go ahead first and I'll spray here. I'll spray here. This is a volume and texture spray, but it also has a little bit of hold with it. Spray it on here, and then I'll come up underneath. Oh, I lost it. Come up underneath and I'll spray here. I'll spray here, give me that awesome volume up there. Come back around here, do the same thing. Shake it up a little bit. Hit it a little bit more anywhere I feel like I need to. And that is it. So the curls, what I love about this is the curls will stay soft. It's not crunchy, it's not hard, but it volumizes, texturizes, and it gives that little bit of hold as well. So awesome, awesome, awesome product. I love to finish up my curls every time with this. And it's been what has worked for me. It's been what's been magic, what has definitely got me wearing my hair curly a lot more, because it's just so easy. But anyways, I hope that y'all loved this tutorial. It was fun to put it on for you sitting on the floor of my living room. But again, I will have everything linked in the bio below. Thanks so much. All right, y'all, if you loved that video, please be sure to subscribe down below. I'm definitely going to get some more fun things out for you in the future, and I thank you so much for watching. Bye.